Avoid generational gap when it comes to marriage. Avoid generational gap when it comes to marriage. I made a video concerning this some days or weeks. I know it's not up to that weeks. Some days ago, go and check on my Facebook. For you know what I mean by generational gap. Okay, that thing doesn't work. Even the olden days that it worked a little, it worked with certain conditions. There was certain condition attached to it. It wasn't all rosy then. So how come now I think that it will work? It doesn't work. Even if it worked at all, let me say 1% of it worked. Okay. So what I mean is that these men that normally marry lady or women that they senior with 20 years, 30 years, 18 years, that gap is too much for Christ's sake. The gap is too much. Okay? In as much as most ladies they'll go for money, but at the long run, you see that money that you went for cannot hold the relationship. You start regretting. Many women in that situation they regret. That is why you see many of them will start to cheat. That is why you see many of them they start cheating. Okay? It takes the grace of God for a woman in such marriage not to cheat. Because listen, people will say age is not any number. Age is never any number. So people should not use it and kind of deceive yourself. Watch yourself when you are in your 20 and when you are in your 30. Are you not seeing the difference? When you are in your 30 or maybe when you are in your 20, compare it when you are in your 40. Are you not seeing difference? Are you not seeing wrinkles, seeing changes in your body? That is the reason why you have to avoid generational gap when it comes to marriage. You all can see what's going on on the internet. And you know when things are flying like this, there are still truths in those things. Don't just say people are just typing. There are truths in what people are saying. There are truths. Just go and watch this video flying around. So avoid it. Some girls will just, let me marry, he's rich. What of other things that are involved? I remember marriage is not, in a relationship you can do it. Just people doing hookup, they can do it. Because you're not tied to that person. But marriage, you are tied to that person, it's just forever something. And with time, you start reasoning, is it how I'm going to continue? Is it how I'm going to continue? Especially those ones that are not yet exposed. Someone at 18. And you see that person with like 40 years, 30 years. The person has not seen life. The person has not experienced, has not enjoyed herself, expressed herself, nothing. And you just jump, and enter marriage where you cannot be able to move. You cannot do certain things that people of your age can do. You just lock up. So my dear, no matter how they paint, no matter how it looks, no matter the money, I think it doesn't work. Just watch olden days that people they are married, as in that time there we have many polygamy stuff. Watch the younger women they married. You notice that not the man that married them had all those children. It wasn't because the man could not perform, but it was because the woman cheated. Because at a point, the woman will start seeing men of their age. She'll be like, see what I'm supposed to have gone for and not this man. But because she couldn't leave, she would prefer to cheat. Go and check. Ask questions, you know what I'm talking about. Those elderly people that are married, how can you be 60 years and marry somebody of 80 years? Is it not wickedness? That is wickedness. How come you as a man, you have choice? You are looking for fine woman, very fresh. Why didn't you go for older person? It's the same thing. That feeling, so see that men don't feel like women are kind of one other creature. The only difference between man and woman, they're not much. That feelings you guys have, women have it. Just that society has designed the world to be a man's world. That is why certain things are being suppressed. But when it comes to feelings, The feelings are there. Let me tell you, the feelings are there. The way you will see that this woman is fine, that is the way a woman, we are not blind though. That is the way a woman will see and say that this person is old. So my advice for you that wants to go and marry somebody that you see now with 30 years, I pity you. It will be rosy now, but with time, when old age setting, woman will see it very clear. It's only very few percent that will just anyway, just close eye and say, I'm married, let me just respect myself. But majority cannot hold it. You see them messing around, and it will be a stress on you. Yeah, that's what that time you start monitoring. Why did you go to? Why did you do this? Why did you do that? Why did you do that? You start stressing your brain. Why can't you go for someone at the age at least? You understand? You just go for some. You will be go and you go and marry someone that's very young, that has no open eye, that doesn't know anything. When that person start maturing, start seeing the world, she will realize that she has made mistake, but she will not tell you. But it's from her attitude, from her reactions, that will, if you want to know, you know that something is wrong. The person will not come out and tell you, but she will start being unnecessarily aggressive, start being unhappy, start being, you understand? So I don't know who to blame. But if you're a woman, please, even if you're a girl wants to go into such, it's your duty to advise that girl, because as of that time she wouldn't know what she's doing, not until she has gone into it that she cannot come out. Men, when you want to marry, please consider your own age. And most times men that like to do that, they will go for a vulnerable person, maybe family that is not the way to do, they will go and marry from them. The lady at first will be happy, at least you have taken off the burden of poverty from us. But when that marriage start going, with time, she will start to realize that she has made mistakes, and you see that lady, she will start misbehaving. She will start playing you, she will start cheating. So if you are still thinking of to go and marry someone you see know with 30 years, 25 years, please rethink. Rethink. It doesn't last. I'm telling you, you want to marry her because she's naive and she doesn't know anything. Someone I will tell her, sit down, she will sit down. Someone I will tell her, stand up, she will stand up. She will do it, but with time, she will stop doing it. And that time you start saying she's misbehaving. You weren't like this before. What changed you? What changed her was she's now mature. Then you marry her, she wasn't mature. Now she's mature. So I rest my case. Okay?